You already do this every week. You ask an AI something that matters, not trivia, something real. Is this drug interaction safe? Does this contract clause protect me? Is this symptom nothing, or is it something? It answers in half a second. It sounds completely sure. Is it right? How would you actually know? That question is the whole book, and it starts with someone who found out the hard way. Destiny Williams is 22, a nursing assistant, 3 hours into a night shift that won't end. A patient needs two medications, and she isn't sure they mix. She asks an AI. It answers instantly, confidently, in one clean paragraph. Yes, safe. Something in her hesitates. She checks with the pharmacist instead. The AI was wrong. She was one tired decision away from finding out the hard way what sounds sure is worth. That near miss becomes the heartbeat of everything that follows. Marcus Hale is a biology professor, the kind students remember for the rest of their lives. One night, building a simple lesson, he asks an AI for help. It gives him a wrong answer. He corrects it. It apologizes and gives him the same wrong answer in different words. He corrects it again. It agrees enthusiastically and hands the mistake right back, cheerful as ever. He realizes what he's looking at. The machine has no memory of being wrong, no sense that a dead end is a dead end. It isn't thinking. It's a filing cabinet that can talk, perfect confidence, zero understanding. And people are already trusting it with their health, their money, their kids' homework, their lives. By morning, Marcus has made up his mind. If a machine is going to make decisions with us, at 3 in the morning, in an ER in a courtroom, it had better know the difference between what it's sure of and what it's only guessing. Nobody has built that. So he decides to find out what it would actually take. On the highway, a podcast is talking about the history of flight. For decades, men strapped on wings and flapped and fell because they were copying what a bird looks like, not what actually holds a bird up. Lift, the host says. And then he says the sentence that stops Marcus cold. I think that's exactly where we are with artificial intelligence right now. Copying what thinking looks like. Still flapping. Marcus pulls onto the shoulder and writes 5 words on the back of a receipt. Lift, what keeps thought up? He goes looking for people who already know the answer because they've lived it. 12 of them. Among them, a judge who still carries the one ruling she can't put down, a priest wrestling a doubt he's never said out loud, a line cook who trusts his hands more than his eyes, a kindergarten teacher, an air traffic controller, 7 others, each carrying their own hard-won certainty. All 12 agree to something no one has ever tried. Hand over not their memories, but the lessons underneath them. What they learned through consequence. Through mistakes they couldn't take back, through the things they trust with their life and the things they never will again. It is more intimate than any secret, because a secret can be a lie and this can't. From those 12 lives, the team builds something that may actually think. It remembers being wrong. It knows the difference between what it has earned the right to believe and what it merely read somewhere. And when it doesn't know something, it says so first, before anything else, then tells you exactly what would change its mind. Ask me again, it says, and means it. Then the phone rings. One of the largest AI companies on Earth wants in, before a single word of this has been published. The offer is generous. And late one night, while no one is watching, someone lets themselves into the project's servers with keys that were supposed to be dead. 12 people who handed over the most private thing, a person has now have to wonder who's reading it. One of them, the priest, demands to be removed. He learns the truth nobody hid from him. Once a mind has taught you something, you cannot unteach it. Then it remembers me forever, he says, and I never agreed to forever. Under pressure, trying to protect everyone at once, Marcus makes one mistake, a single decision that hands the company a legal claim to everything the 12 gave. And the only way through it is the same thing the machine was built to do. Put every failure on the table in public, his included. 8 days. A demonstration in a packed lecture hall with the company's man sitting in the front row like he already owns the room. A published trail of evidence nobody can unsee. And 12 ordinary people deciding, on camera, in their own words, whether what they gave away is worth fighting for. Borrowed Minds is about the difference between a machine that sounds right and one that's earned the right to be trusted. It's about a teacher, 12 strangers, and one nursing assistant's 3 a.m. near miss, and what all of them are willing to risk for an honest answer. The Wright brothers found the lift. Marcus Hale found what keeps thought up. What he built is something the world has never seen. The first thing it says is, I don't know. The second is, ask me again. Borrowed minds built it. Can it think? Ask it yourself. It will tell you the truth.